Hey everyone, today we are back in the custom pack and taking a look at this custom pack. I think I'm going to start having my achievements checked for every pack, whether I'm going for them or not, because I'm getting very close to completing achievements. I went on a big grind the last couple days since I've been out of the infinite draw realm, since I spammed the weekly to the ground, hopped back in the custom pack. I was like, you know what, let's knock a bunch of these achievements out. And today we're going to focus on the umbrella bird for the main run here. So I know I stayed in the custom pack there for a long time, and I probably should have started the run. But yeah, what was I going to say? The custom packs that I'm using here. This is a Mantis custom pack for achievements. It is, as with most of my custom packs, it is nowhere near optimized. And this was actually my last run of a couple hours session, so I think I had a lot of games. I think I got close to the 15, 20 games or something in. And yeah, this run was absolutely glorious, but the pack is really weird because I was getting all these achievements, and as I was getting achievements, I was removing the pet, adding another pet, and so it just kind of became this big mix of pets. And obviously centered around the Mantis, but the change that I did for this run is, as I started adding more tier 1s that I needed achievements for, is I added unicorn. So unicorn's just randomly in this. I added wall chicken as well, so obviously there's good scaling option. But you see here what I did with the umbrella bird at the beginning, as I'm trying to highlight it. There we go. It makes the nearest friends ahead dazed. So typically when you bring it in at the beginning, you want to put it at the front so it doesn't make anything else dazed. And then if you notice, when I brought in a second one, I put it behind it, so then I made the umbrella bird dazed. So now the umbrella bird is not going to work. It does not have to be in the front. It's my highest attack unit, so it's staying in the front for now. But that's the story of the umbrella bird. It makes your pets dazed. And I think there's some other decent uses, I would think, of this. Off the top of my head, I am drawing a complete blank as I pill a spider into a glorious hoopoe bird. What a level up there. And decide, okay, well, I guess we got a little summon team rolling. Had a lot of summon units in here just to kind of keep the tempo going. So I can kind of basically just pivot to a Mantis and then feed everything to the Mantis and hope the summons can chip away at the end. Or, you know, for the hedgehog teams and whatnot. So I could start racking up wins, or at least not losing hearts. So immediate pill on the beta fish because our board's kind of locked. I didn't know if I wanted to keep or sell this hoopoe bird. And it looks like we're going to keep him. And as soon as I bought that hoopoe bird, I was like, I should have bought the puppy. I always get lasagnas cooking at the beginning. You'll see puppy pretty much in every single one of my custom packs. As with most of the toys. I just think they're so good to rotate in. And just use consistently throughout the run. Whenever you can. Go for stats early, go for abilities later, get a little stinky sock, get a little mongoose going. So the unicorn shows up. It's the only thing I was really concerned about. So on that note, we take a wall chicken on our umbrella bird, and now we are not dazed anymore. So the umbrella bird will activate if I move him back. And the unicorn, of course, will replace ailments with stats. So if you haven't put it together yet, we'll get there soon. There's a lot of times I'm trying to not spoil exactly what I'm doing, this or that, for some of the newer players. And then I think sometimes, well, this is a crazy custom pack run with all these new pets. A newer player is probably going to be pretty lost anyway. You know, I'm not doing the best at explaining things. It's always tough to find that line of kind of how much of the information to give. I used to give a lot more. I try to highlight pets a lot. You'll see me do it a lot and I mess up. But I try to just highlight pets a lot throughout the run so people can pause and read and kind of rewind and see what happened if they maybe didn't catch all of it. And as always, the community will always step in the comments. You know, people let everybody know in the comments what happened, especially me. I get confused a lot. I'm like, what happened here? Can somebody let me know? And here we go. Look at that. Look at that. So this run, I wanted to get the achievement, and I wanted to scale only using Umbrella Bird Unicorn. Obviously throwing a food here or there, is fine. I'm more so talking like the main scaler of the run. Because in custom packs, you know, you need good scalers. And you see, it looks like I'm keeping the Hoopoe Bird, and I brought an Eagle in. So I just brought 2 random units with abilities. One I already had, that's level 2. I probably should have sold this Hoopoe Bird for that Sabertooth there. I wonder why I didn't do that. But I like Hoopoe Birds. Maybe I just figured, yeah, melon breaks and whatnot. And there we go. Another +2/+2 per pet every turn. Absolute meta. I think it's as good as it gets for the Umbrella Bird. I don't know what else to do with this thing. But on that note, I think somebody else found something to do with the Umbrella Bird. So I came out with the secret achievement videos lately in the Infinite Realm, kind of all the cheesy methods to go for achievements that, you know, are a little controversial, but I certainly have no problem utilizing them for great achievements. But did get one comment that one of the achievements, like the Moby Dick, you know, that's one that's kind of like a pinnacle of sap, and it's like, it's kind of one that it's really cool to get like a regular way, not a super cheesy way like I did. And so on that note, they mentioned that you can put an oyster mushroom on a pet and transform the Moby Dick before battle, and then it does not remove itself. So it's absolutely incredible. There it is, incredible. I think that was a good use of it. So on that note, getting back to this, the Umbrella Bird, I believe, can be used for the same purpose. You can put a Daze on the Moby Dick, and then he should stay. I haven't seen whether that's been confirmed or not, but I don't think it needs to be confirmed. It should work, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, let's get back on this. So many chocolates in the shop, I didn't even know what to do with myself. Honestly, I didn't really want chocolates at this point. Level 3 unicorn, cool. But I either needed like another pet to bring in, or I needed to do something. I like having this slot open for kind of the buy sell for the stinky socks and whatnot. And it's a pelican team. Oh no. And they got a... Is it a quail chick? No. I don't know what that was, but they're trying to build some salmons of death there. Always respect it. Always a strong build to go for. The pelican teams, it's like you build it, and you're struggling, and then it gets to a certain point where the tides turn and you just dominate. So just like that, we have a level 2 palm tree, which is going to give our front 2 units coconuts. One thing I realized when I brought in this Hoopoe Bird and Eagle, I do not have mushroom, I do not have cornucopia in this pack. I only have melon and lemon because I knew I was going like big scaling, right? Big mantis to transform. Hey, Mandrake. You can't daze us. We only daze ourselves. That is so rude. So rude that we're going to beat you and survive with 1 HP. How's that sound? How's that feel? 2 chocolates I just skipped. 3 chocolates. Very, very rare in this channel you will ever see me skipping chocolates. I try to point it out every time I do because it's so rare. What's going on here? Big mimic. I would love to believe that this was a mantis that you transformed. And I am so proud. And I'm going to stay proud because I will never know, because I don't have that, what is it, like a subscription or something where you can see, kind of go back and see what the enemy teams, kind of how they built their team and all that, their previous turns. What's the slime got? Oh, it's a lot of slimes. And we power through. So yeah, now this felt great. I was like, you know what? The scaling is definitely falling behind. But now we got coconuts. And you see I'm just freezing these mongooses. Take the wall chicken because the wall chicken gives +3 attack, right? So it's a +5 2-stat bonus total. So I decided let's get our coconut guys a little bit stronger here. We can forego a little bit of scaling on the mongoose. And look at that. Power through a behemoth. What's happening here? Is this actually working? I mean, this is turn 17 in custom packs now. You can run into anything under the sun. I mean, it's just, is that how the saying goes? I don't think so. I threw the wall chicken on the mongoose, and the mongoose is not getting a coconut. So I was really confused on like what to do there. I think I was just scared of like getting sniped, so I just wanted more stats. And sweet mother of God, So, turn 17, custom packs. Is the coconut going to be able to do anything? It does not look like it. Very original build, sir. I mean, leopard with it. Come on, that's when I get angry. When I see that build with like a leopard with it, that's when it's like you put your hand on your forehead and you're just like, what's happening right now? You know, if you had an umbrella bird with your team spirit Leviathan, then okay, go ahead, get your achievement. It's a great way to get an achievement. Don't just spam the build to the ground, please. In the end, play however you want. It's all good. We all just play games for fun. And let's see, it's another behemoth team, but they're not quite there. They get value, we give them coconut. I mean, the coconuts are just so strong. The melon with 3 HP left. Let's freaking go. Most of the achievements I'm getting, as you'll see in the other video, it was less about the pet I was getting the achievement for, more about the build. This was all about the umbrella bird, so it felt good. Let's hop into a bonus clip. Alright, hopping into this one on turn 10, we have 5 trophies and 2 hearts remaining. And if you look at the team, we got a termite. So went for the termite achievement here. It's turn 10, so it's way past any mantis time, and it looks like I got lobsters instead of mantis. So I just went back and looked at my replays from the big session I had, grinding in this pack, going for the achievements. I played 17 games total in this pack, and like I said, once I was getting achievements, I was kind of adjusting the pack as necessary. 10 of those 17 games were wins with achievements, and 7 of those 10 games were with a mantis. Sorry, 8 of those 10 games were with a mantis. So these are the 2 runs here from that session that were not with the mantis. I'm gonna have the mantis runs all in one other video, and I used actually a method that I've thought about before. I think I might have tried it before with the mantis, and maybe did it unsuccessfully, so I never posted anything. I did kind of a new, I'm sure it's been done before, but kind of a new mantis method, and I'm just gonna spoil it a little bit right now. It is the mantis secretary bird, and it's fainting 2 pets every single turn, and scaling only with the mantis and secretary bird, kind of like you just saw with the umbrella bird and unicorn. So with that setup, you can only have 1 other pet on your team that's staying permanently. So that 1 other pet was the pet that I was going for the achievement. And the termite doesn't really work in that setup because it's not really good to scale a termite. You're only scaling HP, you're not scaling attack. He's always going to reset his attack, or her attack, I should say. As we get an eagle from a mimic octopus, this was happening a lot, and I was kind of torn about it, because what did it override? Like a, oh no, it did the stego. I was doing another run where there was like a beaver here, and it was overriding the beaver. I was like, what's happening? But yeah, back on the mantis secretary bird, it was so much fun. It's like you have to spend all your money basically getting pets to fill those 2 slots, and it's kind of just a wild ride. So level 2 eagle, level 2 stego, level 2 wolf, level 1 spino. It's just a simple spino summon team. I got a high roll on all these summons. I mean, obviously with a stego too, so we get the stats. And they have a tomato and a dolphin, so bye-bye spino. Spino stego, I always mix them up. So having them both in the same run is like, my brain's like, does not compute. Yeah, trying to prevent the snipes. Figure a banana probably wouldn't hurt on the stego. Stego, spino, stego, spino. Big old bison. I was going to say behemoth. You don't see bison too often. Okay, Mr. Crocodile. I put a melon and a lasagna. Still get sniped. What are we going to do, Mr. Bison? Oh, this is looking good, isn't it? Oh yeah, snipe them. Pigs get the job done. Pigs get the job done. Feels good. If you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.